Hi friends, Jason here for Chart Guys, taking a look at silver. We are 3 days into this pullback. It was overdue, expected, and it took longer to get here than I thought it would. In fact, I started to question the technicals a little bit, but they do always come into play. Everything that goes up, especially this aggressively, tends to come down, and we're seeing that play out right now. On the daily time frame, our RSI is back into its happy zone, 54.29, so all we have now is this bearish momentum. Looks like it's starting to slow down a little bit with today's tight range, a few hours left in this candlestick, but we are in this daily trend. We've established a new low under 18.028, and now what we're going to look for is a bit of a bounce here on a sub time frame level and see if we can't get a little bit of a right shoulder. That might look a little bit better on the 4-hour time frame, but we're just painting scenarios. We want to see what potentially could happen here and always be open to the idea that there's a pattern developing, but not to be bound to that pattern. We want to be objective, we want to have fresh perspectives, and we always want to make sure that we're seeing the big picture here. So just setting up different scenarios. Daily time frame, the overbought resolution, I guess, that the pullback that I wanted to see has taken place. So now we're going to watch the price action on sub time frames to try and take a look at what's going on. So on the daily level, we don't have a lot of support here. We've knocked out our low. So really we only have the low of today so far. And below that, we don't have any support until we get down to 16.92. We've moved so fast, so quickly, and knocked out any support that we've established here. On the 4-hour time frame, bear is very much in control. Right now, the low is 17.907. Looks like this is coming up to be tested very, very soon. Probably on the 15-minute time frame will be a little bit more clear there. Here is that weird head and shoulders area that we're looking for, a high, higher high. Now we want to see a bounce. Our RSI is 35. It's getting close to oversold. If we saw a big break of the 17.9 level, we would see a quick flush, probably down to the low support here at 17.493, which will give us a nice setup for that 4-hour bounce, probably a better hourly oversold bounce. We'll check that out in a second. But supports are the same, 17.90, 16.924, and we do have an additional level of 4-hour support over here at 17.52. So keep an eye on those. Right now, bear is very much in control of this story. RSI at 35, not quite oversold. On the hourly time frame, RSI is at 39. We are seeing a weird, I'm going to call this a channel. And it's just a sideways trading inside this range-bound action. And we're watching these EMAs start to get close together. We're starting to see the test back and forth here. And it's almost a tightening range, but not enough yet to really give us an inkling as to what's happening. So it's all about the range between 18.29 and 17.9. Whoever breaks first, or if a new pattern develops inside this framework, that will give us the overall lean and direction of the market in the short term. So hourly supports 17.907. If we break 18.29, our hourly resistance is going to be 18.77. And on the 15-minute time frame, there is your bound action. A little bit of support at 17.94 if you want to get an early heads up. Look for a break of that level, coming down to test that very quickly. And you could maybe get away with drawing yourself a nice little trend line, looking for some confirmation as we get back up into this area. If we do indeed see support at 17.946 and we see a rejection from that trend line level, that will establish itself as a descending triangle, which often break to the upside, which would be a nice little play for you if we stay inside this range bound action. But if we lose and we're rejected from this trend line, we'll lose 17.946. We have quite a ways to fall here on the 4-hour time frame. So paying close attention to these key levels today. We'll see what happens over the next few hours. They're likely to come into play then. And we look forward to chatting about this tomorrow. At least I do. And I hope you have a great night.